Hello everybody and welcome back to Dominions 5. We are back in Friwald, early winter in the year 1 of the Ascension Wars. Gunderic, the Sylvan commander, that's our dude, has claimed the throne of water in the name of Bob, King of Kings, God of Dark Magics, Gatherer of the Dead, indeed. Hilderic searched for shade for the magic site, none was found. Alfred, no blood slaves. 2 crippled units died in the march, alright. We're witnessing a battle from Avaz onto the territory of Griffa here. Alright, so we get a glimpse at what kind of armies he's running. These are Abyssians with magma bodies. And this is a sacred priest unit. Fire and air mage, not bad. What is he attacking? Just some random dudes. What does his infantry do? They have heat, which they radiate heat. That's kind of cool. He casts Phoenix Power to boost his own fire magic, so now he's a fire mage level 3. And he's casting Blessing, that will be on himself only. Here comes the cavalry. These are highly armored dudes. But the enemies here are being lit on fire. And now he's doing a fire cloud over here. Yeah, they will defeat the independents here, I think. They're taking some losses. I think they lost 1 dude, 2 dudes. Little losses. That's always nice to see our enemies being wounded. They lost 2 dudes. Major Sacrosanct Weaver, Avassian Highland Warriors. They didn't need a lot of them to take that territory. There was a battle in Lake Eternal, that's us attacking into the water territory, where I hope we will be successful. Yeah, we should be. We have our water units up front, because of these costs of money every turn, whereas the undead are free. So we want to throw these guys in first for the tumble, and then pick up the slack with the undead. And that is what is going to happen here, it seems. But that's fine. In comes the undead. This guy is already running away, that's the leader, so he didn't do too well. The sharks. Cool, so when the Shark Knight gets killed, the shark will fight on. I didn't even know. That does make them a lot better. They start at 45. Nice. Yeah, that makes them a lot better. Very cool. So we want more Shark Knights, basically. And I never thought that having units riding sharks was a bad thing for the record. That just seems awesome. Yes. And we lost all of our tridents, basically. Except our commander. And then the long dead survived. We have 30 of them remaining. We got the territory, that's what's important. We're seeing another fight here. I think that's Rosbot. He's going to try to take the throne here. Okay, he's the flying guy. The Myra. Okay, and this is... okay. Pretty easy throne province. Damn, if only we had it this easy. And he's gonna land on top of the leaders by flying behind them. That's what flying does. Yep, basically like that. And these guys... Raspin Light Myra Infantry. Jesus. And what kind of heroes? This is the Prophet as well, okay. Prophet, he's got a Iron Will, so he's got increased magic resistance. That's very nice for the Prophet. So people have a harder time attacking him with spells. And yeah, that was a decisive victory. They lost 8 in the attack, but that's about it. These guys are pretty damn rough. 15 gold. Yay. Yeah. Some guy was telling me that I picked the worst nation. Probably true. I thought hobbits would be fun. So we have some unexpected events. We get some gems. That's good. We have unexpected event in Grain Gate. Dominion change. Oh, grotesque idol has been unearthed. Locals are rumored to pay offerings when the moon is dark. Bob gathered that is no longer has dominion over the land. Okay. And then we also gain some nature gems. Magic +1. And the Grain Gate, that's over here. So it's changed to dominion. Can we see whose dominion it is? Of an enemy dominion. Okay. We control everything around it. We have this province now. We'll put in some province defense. And our leader fled. He fled over here then. Okay. We can probably just move into the next province right away. We will do that. I'll bunch up all the undead here. With 30 of them, that should be enough. Send him in with Winter Breath and the 2 guys here. Maybe we'll let 1 stay. Let's pick up the next units, because we are recruiting new ones. We need to start recruiting units here, of course. Triton Trooper. Oh, poisoned barbs. But okay, so these are the guys that we'll be facing down here, but we have undeads who don't care about poison, so that's kind of awesome. We have the perfect counter, but we should recruit them ourselves. They cost the same amount of gold and upkeep. They also cost the same, but they are obviously better, so we'll do them. And we'll recruit in these 2 provinces and this one, and then we'll either go here or there. That's maybe pretty self-explanatory. This is only 22 gold. I wonder how much this one is. It's got a larger garrison, which means to me that it's probably a better location. We'll have one of them move and the other guy will stand back and just search this province for death sites in Death 1. That's fine. It worked over here, so can't complain. Psychibird we've been making some boots. We have 2 sets of earth boots that will boost earth magic. So what we'll do with them, we will equip it, and then we will have, now he is earth 3. Then we're going to forge magic item and forge the dwarven hammer. And we will do that over here as well with Rotor-Load. So we get two forge hammers up and running immediately. And that will be very nice for our economy. Good. We claim the throne, and we have Vitterich in here. We will search for magic sites. I also want to search with Holy 3 now that we are here in the throne province. I think I've seen it. It's once or twice per game that you find something by searching with Holy. It's very unlikely to do anything. But in the throne province, there's a higher chance of there being something, so we'll do it. Now we can start recruiting. No, we can't start recruiting. We need a lab in here, so a mage will have to build a lab, and we'll do that after they've searched the province. Or we could do the other way around. I don't really know. Now, one thing to note, we have the Avassians up here. They use this type of unit, the Lavaborn. So, thinking about that, our building them for ourselves could be a good way of countering him, since they would be fire immune. And in the long run, we should build a castle in here anyway. How many can we build per turn? Not a lot, right? So, yeah, maybe we just do it. It's recruitment points that are the real problem, apparently. I think we should just start recruiting them, basically. They'll be good in the dark here if we have to defend the province. Yeah. Same with the special units here. We are recruiting them en masse. Bob should search this province. Boneheart will be moving up here to enter the Bowl of the Lost. We put province in defense in here. We did. I'm just doing things in the order that I remember them now. We'll do holy points in here. Oh, we're lacking recruitment points. But we will pay for this one for the next turn, so that's fine. And then put in a horsey. That's not a horsey. Roderick here. Probably just research. We shouldn't forge until we get the hammers. What can we even do with nature spells here? We can do wolves and horned serpents. Do we have nature income now? We still don't have nature income. We should get a nature mage out to search. I'm hoping we get a... It is possible for us to get a level 2, isn't it? Yeah, okay, very, very low chance. So maybe we just send the level 1 nature mage out. But it's gonna... the astral and fire that he has will do absolutely nothing for us. So that's sort of... How are we on Forge Magic item? To do a Thistle Mage, we would have to be level 2 already. So one thing we should do when we go out and search, we should have Earth Boots on whoever is searching, like here. Because he will only be searching in Nature or Earth 2, but we could have boots on them and then search in a better way. So we'll probably do that once we get the lab built here. Okay, you know what? We'll do it the other way around. We'll build the lab first. The next turn, when he's not using the boots anymore, we'll shift them over to Ritterich here, who can then search the province with the boosted. Yes. We could do sort of the same here. But I want the Dwarven Hammer earlier, or maybe we do it the other way around. Then we can get a discount on forging the second hammer. Saving 2 gems. No. I also want to build this one to search with. So we'll wait. We'll wait. Oh, we can do the Girdle of Might. That's a very good misc item. Miscellaneous item. Reinvigoration means that they recover from fatigue faster. And fatigue is basically your mana points in this game for casting spells. When a mage casts too many spells and he goes above 100 fatigue, he will start... Well, he will basically stand still and be immobile until he goes below 100 fatigue. So reinvigoration will help him get there faster, basically. The fort is more likely to be patrolled. We'll go that way. Attack. Fire. Guntren. I think you should just attack. Guntren here. Can you make it into these provinces? You can. You carry that one in there. But if you equip it... If you carry these guys, then you won't make it in there. With this one, we wouldn't be able to either. Alright, let's look at what we have for attacking into here. Look at the army in here. 90 units large. Consists mainly of fire guards, Avasian Highland warriors. A huge Avasian Scorpion Knight was seen towering over the army. You can go in here and see Potentials of the World. Sisto Erden. Avasian Scorpion Knight. This guy here. Okay, and then he has Fire Guard, which I suppose is his sacred unit, and it is. Cursed Spear. Bane of Heresy, so they are good against sacred units. Damn, these are good units. Jeez. Yeah, such a good nation compared to mine. Oh well. Bob ain't scared of no one. What I want to look at is if we go into his fight again. We can do that for both of these guys, but let's start with Avasian here. Avas. We'll have him run a little bit. And I'll show you what my idea here is. He'll bless himself, so we can go in here and click and see his bless, basically. He has morale +1, but every blessed unit will get morale +1, so that's not indicative of anything. But then he has his bless here. And he has poison resistance, reinvigoration, combat farcaster plus 50%, unaging, inspirational plus 1, and leadership plus 30. So it's all, seems like it's all buffs for his casters, his leaders, rather than for his troops. Like, because his troops will benefit from the poison resistance, of course for the basic morale. The inspirational will boost the leader to give his units more morale, so that again combos into the unit, and the leadership will determine how many units they can lead. This is only for mages. The unaging really only affects leaders. So yeah, he's mainly boosting his leaders. Interesting. No special on his troops. We'll do the same for this guy here. We'll check his bless. I think he blessed. Maybe he doesn't even bless himself here. Oh, he is blessed. Okay. Reinvigoration, Blood Surge, and Combat Farcast. So again, one more for his casters than anything. The Blood Surge is nice on units. What it does is if you kill a unit in combat, you'll get plus 3 attack, plus 3 defense, and plus 1 strength, I think. That's how it works. We won't be able to tell here because none of these units are actually blessable, so they don't get any of that bonuses. Okay. Very interesting. And he is clearly just murdering Sivigal with this early bless rush or whatever. I think we should be opportunistic and just strike here. Let's see, we have more cavalry. And we don't have a lot, but we should have enough, I think, to come in here. What is your mage malfunction here? It is a limp, so you shouldn't go into combat at all. But you can go in there, and I think they would win. They don't expect us to attack. And we can come in with Gontran too. Hold, and attack closest. Maybe probably just stay behind troops, honestly. I will place you with the priest. Carolos here. We have few units, very few units. These guys are undisciplined. But they only have a little bit of province defense, and we'll have these guys hold and attack rear, so they'll ride around and kill the leaders. That should work. Hold and attack closest, and these guys are undisciplined. Now you will be on cast spells, and let's see if there's anything specific we want to cast here. Holy Word, stun sacred or fail sacred warriors of the enemies. Summon of Courage will give us courage. Holy Avengers, any harm done to the casting priest will result in a divine bolt striking amidst the enemy. That is something we want, so we'll start with that. There are no blessable units here except himself, so he can bless himself, and he probably will. Now Adelaide here, will move in here. Wait, can you actually move up there? Yes. We need someone to bless the units in there. So we'll do this in another way. No, not like this. Then how? Oh, we can't go in with this, just that one leader. Can we? Can we? I think we shouldn't. Now they all get managed morale. This is a very iffy decision. Like, it's unlikely that they will succeed here. So then we send in Gontran. And then they should be able to do it together. Yes. I like that. Okay. So go back here. He will hold 3 turns and attack rearmost. Let's have a look at it again. These guys will go there. This is It's not a lot of units. We'll put them on a bodyguard for him. Bodyguards. Then they also won't run away. They don't have morale when they are bodyguards. So let's just guard him and he'll stay behind. It's good. And the cavalry will run around and try to murder his leaders. This guy should just be a bodyguard of you, I suppose. I think this would work. We have a scout here. We could just set him to attack as well. He might have hidden units, but that seems unlikely. We don't have anyone else nearby. You can't make it up there. Nope. You grab whatever you can here and move up there to grab the next load of units. Clovis is moving over here. Offar is building a fortress in here. That's good. We had Kernhelm here. He can only make it in there, so he'll go in there. And he's got a quite nice army, so as long as he doesn't die, we should be able to conquer this one at least, and then we can push in this way. No problem. These two provinces will be a little bit more iffy. But now we have a leader to bless our troops here. That was the idea. We have these guys. And we have Adelaide here. Ada Loadal. Ada Loadal. Jesus. We'll cast one fire elemental. No, it can't be worth it. I don't think so. Let's cast something else. Like Twist Fate would be nice. Then we want Personal Luck probably, and then I think Flame Bolt. And then like this and click X, Flame Bolt, and then just spells. And then he might. We can click this on and off. When this option is set to no unscripted spell casting gems will be cast. And also use fewer or no gems in order to reduce fatigue. To reduce fatigue spells. I didn't even know you could do that, but that's perfect. Do we wanna? If we turn this on, he won't cast any fire gem using spells. Yeah, I don't think we need them. Hold and attack closest. And we will have the undead, not the undead, the priest here come in, and he will be able to bless these units. Now we want him to bless, and probably he will need more than one bless to get them all. The important part is that he blesses first. And I will set the scouts to attack. Why not? Oh, I mean attack over here then. We could do this instead. Let's attack here. I'm pretty sure he would have spent his army trying to break this. This fortification is, how do we tell here? Because it's red here, it means the walls are broken down and he can attack this turn. So we'll get to see a fort fight in there. Donner here needs to also search for magic sites. Good. We'll script the units in here. Line formation. Yep. Fire archers and keeps distance. And these guys will all just be in one group. I suppose that's fine. Hold and attack closest. Yep. I mean, I think they will win. Maybe you don't hold all that much, because there might be someone trying to flank, and if you get killed, Kernhelm, the whole army routes. Something to keep in mind. We do have Farnobius here, who could try to take one province up there on his own. like this one here, is free from any military units. Most likely it will have the 6 province defense that we use everywhere. That can be quite a bit in some provinces. Like, this is not a lot. But it's not enough, I think. So you will help here instead. That's fine. Hold or fire and keep distance closest. They don't have a lot of range on these slings, so that'll be okay. And these barbarians, they are unscriptable. And Farnobius will just put in the back. He's actually undisciplined as well, so he will be... I think we can still script him. Interesting. I'm not sure he will obey this order, but if he does, it's good. We're getting some barbarians for Bob to lead in a second. We'll get this province, we'll get this one. This one is a bit iffy, but I'm hopeful. We're recruiting in here, we're recruiting in there. Oh no, we need a fellow of the Penultimative Secret. In here, we go with another high priest or another captain. Probably another... Oh, we're out of gold, because we built a lab this turn. I can cancel the recruitment in different locations to save us a bit of gold. If I want a captain here, that may be what we need to do. Cluentius here. I think we need you to move up this way. You can attack into there. No, just move. Or hide. Are we at the end then? Already. Did we check all the messages? Yes. No one responded to any of my nice messages. Oh well. Oh, there's so many units here. I didn't even see. Well. He should be able to leave most of them out of there once he leaves Gunderik. That's good. I feel like we have an army going here still then. Guard Commander, you. There. 4 out of 2. Okay. That is a little bit better. But we'll split it up before it becomes relevant. This is not much for province defense. 1 lava born. Oh well. Yeah. Getting new cavemen here. We should definitely get a leader here. And a scout. So I would have to cancel recruitment more than one place. We're not building everywhere, as I thought. This thing here is useless. The horses down here. I was gonna pick them up eventually. But it may be sort of redundant. Clovis will move in here and pick up a lot of units. That is good. Ofar will move out with... Oh, he can't move out with the undead. Right. Okay, so my expectation from this is that we will probably... I mean, I feel sorry for the player. It is what it is. He's already been ganked by another player, so I can't. I mean, I can sit back and let it happen, or we can be opportunistic and try to take some of these territories. What then will happen is that we will meet Avas in the middle somewhere here, and I fully expect that he and I will start fighting. I'm wondering what Harasbat will do. If he decides to target me with this army, we are fucked. To just put it plainly. That would be bad. That would be very bad. We might want a fortress here, but they are really good at taking fortresses with the flying units as well, so that's another thing. And I don't know that we have an army at this point in time that can stop it. We're still expanding in the underground, and we're gonna grab 2, maybe 3 more provinces up here. So we are doing rather well for ourselves. And I'm wondering if we have an ally in Atinium or Shenton versus Avas. That's what I'm hoping will happen. They are actually touching bases up here. This turn I will send messages to both Shenton and Atinium saying we are attacking into Civigal. Oh, I didn't show you guys the message from the last episode that I sent after I stopped recording, so I'll do that soon. Well, let's do that now, because we're going to go into messages. I'm stumbling over the things here, but I forgot to do this. I was sending a message. This is the turn before. We were sending a message to Atinium. Dear lovely fathers of Cassandra, lovely Cassandra, of course. How's tricks? Shenton seems bent on this war with Kuntum. Is this still the will of Cassandra? So I'm just asking him if he's still onto that. We have observed a large force in Follothras 98, numbering several hundreds, though mostly pygmies. They had some very powerful casters in the mix. Meanwhile, your hated rivals, the Cipilligans, are at war with Avas, and it looks like they will be wiped out before you can ever make contact with them. What do you know of Avas? They have not responded to our messages, which is not a lie. We haven't just said, we just only send them, global messages, but whatever. Should we be worried? The hobbits of Friwald hears everything with their comically large ears. Yours, Bob, King of Kings, Sausage Aficionado. So now on turn 20 here, which is turn 21, I know it's confusing. Yes, turn 21. We will observe this here, but I want to write some messages. So let's go into that. Atinium. Hello again. Good news. This month, as you receive this message, our troops venture bravely into the lands of Sillepilhagel. Shouting the name of Cassandra as their battle cry into the bravely backstab Civiligal, shouting the name of Cassandra as their battle cry. Kicking people when they are down is one of Bob's most favorite pastimes. I think this is how you spell that. What else? Is that it? I think that's it. May this forever seal our deal. The Bobonians. Good news, as you receive this message for our troops bravely back tap. Damn it. Shouting the name of Cassandra as their battle cry. Kicking. It needs to be, yeah, okay. This is why I write the messages after I finish the episode. Kicking people when they are down is one of Bob's most favorite pastimes. May this forever seal our deal. The Bobonians. And to Shanton too. Can we do something else? Aloha. How is the winter treating you? We notify you this month we march on Sipiligal Avas has already all but eliminated them, and we feel we must take this opportunity How do you stand with Avas? We fear it may end. We fear we may meet their troops on neutral ground. Maybe we should just write a message to Avas as well. I'll probably do that this turn. But I want the capital and he would not let me have his capital, I think. So, will we fight Avas for that capital? Their armies are very scary. Last month we observed a large army. I'll give him this information now as a good sign of goodwill. Alarm Arch Army in Follow Fast 98. I think that's how it was spelled. Fast, Follow Fast 98. Numbering several hundreds, though mainly pick me archers. Better bring some shields if you wanna take them on. And we have a nab with this guy signed. We do not have a nab with Atinium, and I think those guys, Atinium and Sibelgal, is actually friends in real life. So there's a small consideration that here, that when we actually attack what might be his friend in real life, that we may end up having him backstabbing us. That's sort of, I've at least considered it. I don't know these guys at all, so yours sincerely, Bob, God of Opportunities. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing to establish yourself as a backstabbing opportunist. But Bob doesn't know better. Okay, let's send a message to Avas. And we should send one to Harasbada too, as well, really, because I don't know. Hello to the firemen firemen of Avas. We see you have also decided to prey on the weak. Perhaps we can come to an agreement on how to share the territories of Sip Illegal. Sip Hill Illegal. What say you? Sincerely, Bob, God of Sausages. Okay, and send text message to Harasbad. Greetings to the winged folk of the north. It's to our north. Impressive display of your winged army. Quite a sight. Have you... We share a minor border, but that will soon change. We are about to march on... Oh my god, I'm slaughtering this name. Sap Illegal. We wish only peace with you, but your neighbors in Avas. I'm not sure I want to mention Avas in the first message. Would you be interested in a nap? Sincerely, Bob, God of Potatoes, friend of birds. Okay, and I sort of let him know. Oh, he's got 2 thrones then. That's something too. And what was it? It was Shenton was worried about Portis because they are a blood nation, and Haraspa because they are also a blood nation. I don't know a whole lot about these 2 guys. I need to check on... Oh, they have Hydras as well. Damn. And yeah, Blood Mage here. They are demons. They are evil. Jeez. Chaos power. Wow. Chaos power. Chaos power. Chaos power means that you get you're more powerful in provinces with high turmoil, less powerful in provinces with order. Every 15 points of unrest counts as 1 with turmoil. But the thing here is, okay, so we counter that pretty well because we have high order in our provinces, and we're actually annoying him here then by pushing out a minion into him. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, have I moved everything? We'll go through the scouts. We don't need to stay here then anymore. We need to know the reach of Avas more than anything if we are gonna have to fight them. We found the edge of Shenton here. We're moving sideways. Maybe we want to go through the province with the Throne of Ascension here. We know which one that is. Throne of Ascension, that is the Throne of Knowledge. The Lore Master and the Sage can be recruited here. And the throne doesn't do anything else, but these two heroes or commanders are pretty damn good mages. This guy is so good. Yeah. You can get all paths, and you get 3 different ones. Of course, the chance of getting 3 in 1 is like 1 in 7, then 1 in 7, and then 1 in 7. But I guess you would always get one of them. And then it's 1 in 7 to get the same one, and then 1 in 7 of that to get it. So it's 1 in 7 times 7 is 49. I think that's 1 in 49 then. Chance of getting and all the same. You may correct me on this if I'm wrong, but basically it's possible, and they have really good researchers as well. So that's a nice one. We now know that where that one is. Down here. It's not too far off for us. If we claim these 2 water provinces, we will have a nice access into Portis. And yeah, the water provinces, all in all, the fact that no one else is going for them, it will be very, very nice for us. And we can get water mages down there to cast super good underwater units and really dominate the sea. It's going to be amazing. Having level 3 water mages. Yeah, it's just we're gonna dominate in the underwater provinces. But the units we produce down here will never be able to walk on land, and that's something to consider. Okay, Roderick. We never really got around to deciding whether we want to send him out, excuse me. And that is a good question. Do we want to or do we not want to? I think you should research and you should bloodhunt. I think he has a higher chance of finding blood slaves. And we really just need 3 more, and then we can build an item that will allow us to bloodhunt more efficiently. Roderick, what do you do? We need researchers as well, so get on that. I think we are recruiting in here, we are recruiting in there, and we'll start recruiting mages here from next turn. Yes. If we build a fortress in there, we can do the same mages as down here as well. These aren't super good in terms of research, so we'll build a few. We'll build one to go into the water, and one to walk around on land and search for magic sites, and one will search for magic sites in the water as well. And then in time we'll get a 3rd one, and in time they will all end up in the water and just be casting underwater spells and underwater battles, and that will be awesome. But we only need 3 of them. Okay, let's go through the scouts again. Lars here, just research. Coriolanus, he can stay here. This guy will stay, and this guy doesn't need to stay. We can explore further into Havas. We'll need to know how big they are and where their capital is. They stretch all the way over here and all the way up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They aren't that big necessarily. We are bigger than that. Way bigger. And we're growing. I lost count of my provinces, but I'm not going to bother you guys with that right now. We're getting Conjuration level 4 next turn. Very cool. I'm thinking we should do 1 level of Evocation in here somewhere. I'll figure out a school that we should probably boost a little bit. But really it's Conjuration 8 is the one I want to reach. Also we can do this Heavenly Wrath. Yes, Angel of Fury Commander. Level 7. And then level 8 will be the Well of Misery here. I really want those 2. Getting to level 8 in anything though is really, really far off. So we'll need a lot of research still. So yeah, I'm going back to the Dwarven Hammer here. And we'll build a lab here first, that makes sense. Okay. 2 Dwarven Hammers. So then we can start creating those other things. The Skull Mentors is the one I want. But they are expensive in death gems. They cost 10. We can reduce it to 8 with a Dwarven Hammer. And we can do 2 of them next turn. Then probably just 1 and a staff. And yeah. Actually, hold on. We can ask for a booster of nature from Atinium. Bothering you again. You, Cassandra, seems... Wait, what am I doing? Bob can forge a nature booster. We're searching for nature sites with him, so we don't need that specifically. Okay, I'm going back on that immediately. I was thinking, we can buy a nature booster from them, and then we can run around searching with nature 2. We're searching with nature 4 here, so why would we? Good. Moving on. And we should really boost his skills as well. But all in due time. I think we are at the end of the episode, and it's probably gone on for quite a bit here. Yeah, it's one of the longer episodes, but we are gearing for war. I will double check all the things after I end the episode, I think. So you guys don't have to worry about that. Thank you for watching for now, and stay tuned for the first war with another player that I will ever have in any Dominions 5 game. So for me, it's very exciting. We're ganking on a very weak player, but it's still exciting. Don't underestimate any player in this game. You can do a lot with it with just one territory and building up a huge army, then deathballing and moving out. And he could punish us if he feels like that's more important to him. He may have an army somewhere up here, but all we know is that he doesn't have an army in one of these provinces unless they are hidden, which we did check. I did check at least that his troops, where is he? Sifigal. His best troops, his sacred troops, are all stealthy, so he could have them hiding around. These guys are 2, these guys are 2, and some of his leaders are stealthy. Not all of them. Okay, not all of them, no. Yeah, okay, so only this guy here. Probably that guy, yeah. So he could have a stealthy army hiding in one of these territories. I don't imagine it, though, when he's being attacked by a really strong player from the north. It's probably either deathballing in one of these territories or hiding inside the castle with a large army. I'm excited to see the battle here, and I hope Avast takes big losses and that they both do, and we can come in and sweep up the rest. Pick up the slack, as it were. Is it scummy? Absolutely. And with that, we will end the episode. So thank you for watching for now, and see you next time. Bye-bye! Oh.